I am Mark, and this is By Divine Design. Welcome to this week's live Zoom meditation and transmission that happens every Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact and want to join, you are completely welcome to join. And there's more information in the video description. So today's transmission is going to help you connect with your future enlightened self. So being on the path of spiritual awakening, you might at times have heard about, well, the past doesn't exist. There is no future, there is no past, there's only now. And from one point of view, that's completely true. And from other points of view, there is a future. At least there's an experience of the future and there's an experience of the past. And in fact, that's a big reason why we even come into these bodies, is to be able to have the experience of time. To have the time of our life, you could say. Because there's a lot that can happen through this filtered experience that involves time. And there's many different types of time. There's, the all now, there's everything simultaneously happening now. There's no time, there's beyond time. There's lots of different types of experiences one can have around the subject of time. What we're going to be playing with today is being able to link the present moment that is now to a future moment that is also happening now, and allow there to be communication, allow there to be healing, allow there to be love and support. So we can do that into the future and into the past. And there's ways of playing with time that bring about suffering. And there's ways of playing with time that bring about healing and grace. So of course we're going to be emphasizing that, but we might clear some of the ways that you've been involved with time and still have time embedded in your energy system in a way that's bringing suffering. So there are, it's a double-edged sword. Okay, I'm just tracking the transmission and where it's already going with all of this. So just the one other bit of information they want to point out at the beginning here is that any contact, with the future self in this case, that brings about healing and grace and wisdom, automatically shifts that future self as well to a higher future, which then can also connect back and make this a higher now, and it also connects back to all the past nows. So it's just a way of feeding that ever upward spiral of your own awakening, awareness, remembering who and what you truly are. Okay, so that's enough introduction. We're going to get into the actual experience of it now. So the radiant white healing angels of love are very present right now. around all of us, they are going to be assisting in making these connections, these gracious connections with other points on your timeline, to bring about greater healing, greater awakening, and ultimately more peace and love. Okay, so we're starting with opening your energy field. There, okay. And that's allowing the light of your own divine being to start flowing in more. And you're always connected to the light of your own divine being. And there's always some level of flow through your system. We're helping it to increase and open and increase and open. Just kind of working through all of your chakras, helping to clear and balance the flow through all of your chakras. Yeah, there's some surface emotions from the last day or two that are still hanging around near the surface of your system that we're clearing away right now. And we are moving your ego from in front of your system, pushing it back behind your system to its more proper place behind you near the base of your spine, so that your divine being has more space in front of you, in the front of your system, to lead you. You're just draining more energy from the ego, which you might notice allows your system to calm down more, to settle more. We're pulling fear, especially, out of the ego right now. Yeah, fear is just not needed in the system anymore, and not needed as part of the makeup of the ego anymore. Just draining fear from your system. Anything that was done through fear in the past can be done better by your divine being, your divine knowing. Yeah, we're just going to hold this configuration for a while longer to help your system get used to your divine self being in the front of your system and the ego being small and in the back of your system. Okay, we're also just clearing some remaining thoughts moving through your mind that aren't useful right now, that are basically just noise in the system. Okay, and now that's allowing a more refined energy to flow into your mental body. It's like your mental body is this grid work and it's becoming more refined, more ordered and refined. Which is also clarifying your third eye chakra. It's like the relationship between your third eye chakra and your mental body is being upgraded, refined. Yeah, so there's more like immediate and direct access between your divine knowing and your ability to think, your thinking the thoughts that come from that divine knowing. Your ability to think thoughts that are really clean match for the divine knowing. Okay, now we're just kind of harmonizing and expanding your whole energy system one more time. And the radiant white angels of healing are resonating certain frequencies all around you, and your guardian angel, whatever that is for you, that divine support, it's yeah, it's like it's setting up the channel between you and your highest possible future self. Okay, the transmission just wants to work on this channel with the assistance of these healing angels and your guardian angel. Opening this connection to your highest possible future self in this incarnation, in this life. So this future self is essentially has stepped into your now. Its now and your now are merging and blending. And at this point, your future self, it's like they're standing in front of you, maybe 2 feet in front of you, and is just transmitting love and light and truth to you. They are sharing their vibration, their present vibration with you, and thus lifting your vibration. So right now, the emphasis is on the energetic exchange rather than an exchange of conscious information. Although some of that might be happening, the emphasis is on the energetic exchange. Just bringing you and your system energetically more into alignment with this highest possible future self. And that includes various manifestations, various realizations, healing. It's just all being transmitted energetically right now. There's a lot of information being downloaded into your system. Remember, this is all coming from you. This is all what's best for you. So in this space, as the transmission continues to fill your energy system, you might want to ask any questions that come to mind to ask your future self and receive whatever answers you receive. Okay, and now the focus is shifting. They want to show you how to use this to quickly and easily heal your past. So they're suggesting that the moment of your birth. So typically you might, the left side or to the left is the past. So you might just imagine that time and place of your actual birth in this lifetime. And that somehow your highest possible future self and you in the present now are both making yourselves present at the moment of your birth and just after your birth. And again, the emphasis is on just bringing in this energy of love, light, and truth, this sense of all that you have learned in your life being held around that infant you. Just find whatever way is right for you to share that, possibly holding your infant self in your arms, and the radiant white angels of healing are filling that space as well, adding their support to you making this connection and bringing all this healing. In effect, you're changing your past. And that will ripple through and change all of your past. It will change the memories that are in your energy system now to better memories, to more gracious, happier memories. When we make this kind of change in the past, it ripples through all of our life because it is all happening now. We can change the whole arc of our life now as we are. And now we're going to move ahead about 6 or 7 years. There's kind of a major shift in one's life tending to be around the same time of going to school, going to kindergarten, going beyond the family social structure to a more public social structure, that transition that happens between 5 and 7. So imagine, feel for you around that age and your highest possible future self and your present now self visiting that 5 to 7-year-old you. Sharing your love, sharing your understanding. This is an opportunity to tell that younger you what perhaps nobody else was telling you at that time, to support that younger you in a way that they weren't being supported at that time. The confirmation of this healing happening is the way you feel now, the way you feel in your body, in your system, in your heart now. Okay, in whatever way is appropriate for you, just bring that scene to a close, because the timelines are all starting to get very slippery. We've generated enough change in your system that the system is beginning to rewrite and upgrade itself. And yeah, so your future now self that's still standing in front of you wants to blend with you, wants to share directly by stepping into your energy system, your present now body and energy system. And just feel into that, feel it's all you, so you will only do what is comfortable for you, what is best for you. Would you allow yourself to know now and to be now your highest possible self as much as you are able, as much as you are ready? Would you be willing to allow the most gracious, instantaneous changes possible in your system now? We're expanding your energy system around all of this to help make room for all of this, to better accommodate all this growth, all this learning, all these upgrades, all this healing. Now, again, your timeline for this lifetime is quickly evolving and changing, becoming smoother, healthier, more abundant, more flowing. So now your guardian angel and the healing angels are helping you open a channel to your newest, most highest possibility, most evolved self possible in this lifetime. Because of all the healing and upgrades you just went through, your highest possible future self is now at yet a higher vibration. So opening this channel now to a yet more realized future self. Who is sharing this higher vibration with you and slowly is moving closer and closer to you. A little more slowly than the first time, because you're already so full of light. Okay, would you allow yourself to go even further beyond, to open even more, to let go of even more that no longer serves you, no longer serves anyone, so that you can absorb and become more of who you truly are, more of who you eventually fully embody? Would you be willing to allow more of that here now, here now, here and now? And right now I see this rewriting your first three chakras, rewriting the information in your first three chakras around fear, resistance, and control. Just all the information in your system around fear, resistance, and control, wanting control, is being updated. The misunderstandings are being deleted. And what you know as a divine infinite being is being infused in your first three chakras to create a secure foundation for this life, for the human being and the divine being. Clear, 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 clear. Just helping what's no longer useful to drop out of your system. Okay, and then there's some old identifications in your heart chakra that don't match this new version of you. We're just helping those, they're just coming up to the surface on their own, and we're just helping to move them all the way out. Okay, the one is I can't. A lot of sadness behind this. I can't do 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 this life. I can't do this life. I can't complete this. I can't do this mission. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. It's too late. Lots of sadness behind that one. It's too late. It's too late. It's clear, 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 clear. So we're asking your future self to show you the truth around this, the true information of I can, I am. And I'm right on time. I'm right on time. I'm right on time. I can do this. I am doing this. And I'm right on time. I'm right on time. Okay, your future self is showing you more as it helps clear out your heart of these old identifications. But it's showing it to you energetically. It's filling that truth into your system so that you can just live from this truth, act from this truth, feel from this truth. Okay, and now we're releasing all the other times, the future, the past, letting yourself drop now into the present now, the present now. And the transmission of the descending divine force coming as if from high above, like a waterfall, down through your system, down through your energy core, just helping to harmonize and cleanse and integrate everything you experienced here today. The healing angels are making smaller adjustments in your system to aid this integration and harmonization of your whole system. Yeah, it's bringing in the energy and information of stability, greater stability in your system, especially those first three chakras we worked on. Greater stability in your foundation, the foundation of this life. Mm. And it's like it's all dropping down and opening up to the ground of being. Just allow this energy of the ground of being. Allow yourself to experience whatever this is for you. It's very, very cleansing and stabilizing. And from this space, we're going to play with one more option with your future self. So just imagine you can send your love from here and now, your love, your gratitude, and appreciation to your future self. Not because your future self needs it, just because it feels great to share your love with who you will become, who you are becoming, who you actually already are. So just take a few moments to share your love with your highest possible future self. This transmission is complete. We are so grateful for your participation and your service. Blessings.